Okay, King Human Elites, welcome to this course. This course is really new cutting edge stuff that will most likely take your list building efforts to the next level. This is going to be different in many ways. This is a great way to build your list, but it's not what you're used to. We're going to build our list by actually buying email addresses that will become our property. And we're going to do it by going through this agency, Optintelligence. Now, Optintelligence, we're going to set up a campaign. The great thing about this is we're going to be skipping a step that we usually do with our autoresponder campaigns. I'll tell you more about that in a second. But when we do this method, we don't need a website or a landing page. We're going to be getting real emails pumped directly into our autoresponder list. And we will own those emails. So it's not like running a campaign with solo ads where we're actually giving somebody else our creative and they're selling us the use of their email list, but yet we never get those emails. You know, we in other words, every time we want to run a campaign through a solo ad provider, we have to pay them. This way, we're going to capture every email. They're going to become our property that we can run campaigns with and we can monetize. And I'll talk more about that in the final video in the series. But this is great stuff because if you own a good buyer's email list, you've got a license to print money. I've talked about it many times in past Money Pages courses, but this is a new way of building your email list. So what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be running a pay-per-lead campaign, not pay-per-click. That's the difference. So instead of paying for an actual click, where someone goes to an opt-in form that we made, we're only going to be buying actual email leads. So we skip one full step. We're going to be paying more, but we're going to be eliminating a full step and just harvesting email addresses, which is really going to make it a lot easier. We're going to be advertising in tier 1 type websites. That it means we're going to be able to capture niches that have huge competition because we're going to come in through a secret way and we're going to be able to advertise on tier 1 type websites. And also right now, this particular Optintelligence is having a $25 sign-up bonus. So let me show you exactly what's going to happen here and exactly what kind of ads we are going to do. So I've come here to the explanation here, but let me click on this and I'll show you exactly how it works. So here's an example. Now this is the New York Times website, and what's going to happen is people that come to the New York Times, which is obviously a big tier 1 type website, when they register, like it says up here, they're going to fill out a form that looks like this. And they're going to enter their name, their address, their gender, all their information in order to get the New York Times. Now, as they're doing that, this gateway is analyzing their demographics, and it's going to match it to our campaign if our campaign matches these exact demographics, for example. Now, our campaign obviously is not guaranteed to match up with the New York Times. It depends on the person. So that'll become evident as we get further into the thing. This is just a demonstration, but it shows you the type of tier 1 traffic we're going to be able to access. So now as they fill out the form, what's going to happen is they're going to get these little offers in their opt-in form, as you can see down there. I know it's a small picture and it's not very easy to see, but as they're registering for these top tier websites, these little banners are going to pop up right underneath their registration, and it's going to say something like, hey, if you, for example, want to run a campaign for an overstock discount card or whatever, it could be a CPA offer, it could be an affiliate offer, it could be your own website, again, whatever you want to do, it's gonna show up right there. So if they opt in, if they click that little yes button, hey, that's kind of cool, that interests me. Yes, I want to see, I want to see more about whatever it is, whatever your offer is. All they have to do is tick that little box. And then when they click next, you're immediately going to have their email address sent into your autoresponder, and it's going to be your property forever. That means you can monetize it forever. You're going to be able to market to them forever. This is a golden thing if you use it right. Now again, there's a lot of variables here, and there's no guarantee that this is going to pay off for you. But it's exciting in a couple of ways, because what it's going to do is it has the potential to really eliminate a lot of the time that it takes most people to build up big responsive email lists. So this is gonna short step that. Here's an actual better picture of those little opt-ins, and you can see as somebody registers for one of those sites, it says, hey, you want to see more about this thing or that thing, and if they click that little yes button, your list is going to grow, and it's going to grow by real top tier people, not robot responses, not fake emails, not emails that are not targeted to your specific niche, not email addresses that are out of your particular country, not junk emails. These are going to be high quality emails. And of course, as you build up your email list, you're going to want to maintain that email list and move people who come into your email list and actually buy what you're offering, move them into your buyers list, because everybody should be making two lists. One list is your general list that everybody opts into either to get a free report or whatever, but then everybody in that basic list who buys something, you need to make a whole separate list, and that's going to be your buyers list. And that's where the gold is, because again, you can have a freebie list, a list of tire kickers, people that have opted in to get your free report, and that list could be, say, 10,000 people. But your buyers list could be 100 people, and you could make more money with your buyers list of just 100 people than potentially you could make with your list of 10,000 freebie seekers. This has real potential. So, having said that, let's go on with this course, and I'll try and explain it in depth, and we'll go step by step into the process of creating a campaign. Now, hopefully, I kind of get excited with this stuff, so hopefully my tutorial makes sense. If it doesn't, OptIntelligence and LeadServe has a lot of resources for you. They've got help, they've got tutorials. You should be able to put this together. All right, let's get started and go on to the next video. Cheers.